is going to keep running if we hold the Senate. I think we will. But I think those three things were a nightmare for Trump state Democrats: Kavanaugh, the caravan, and a good economy.
Senator, have you seen anything in the results so far tonight that would dissuade you from the idea that Democrats will likely take the House at some point tonight?
No, I think you're going to have pretty much what people thought. Probably, a small majority in the House. I think we'll pick up 3 or 4 seats. I don't know what's going on in Texas. Come on, Ted. But, at the end of the day, I think we're going to have a Democratic House and a greater majority in the Senate. And it'll be up to the president and all of us to find a way forward. Infrastructure, immigration reform, sentencing, prison reform are all possible with divided government.
Are you worried about Ted Cruz?
Well, I'm not worried. I'm concerned. O'Rourke's doing a hell of a job. I mean, I thought the socialism thing is not working in Florida, but it's working in Texas. So yeah, go figure. What the hell do I know?
I don't know if you can see, we just put the numbers up. It is too early to call, but...
yeah, it's too early, but socialism is bigger than Texas, and I thought it would be.
Well, Senator, I got to ask you about Attorney General Jeff Sessions. A lot of folks think the president, who has made no secret of his displeasure with his own attorney general. A lot of people, and I put you in this category, basically said Sessions is likely gone after the midterms. Do you still believe that to be the case?
I think Jeff will step aside after the midterm, and the president will nominate somebody he has more confidence in.
Resign or be fired?
I like Jeff, but it's clearly... Well, we'll see. But, every president deserves an attorney general to have confidence in. I like Jeff Sessions, but this is just not working. So if we hold the Senate, I think you'll probably see a new attorney general sometime next year.
Hey, Senator Graham, Chuck Todd here. I'm just curious. You were Mr. Gang of 8.
Chuck.
How you doing, sir? You were Mr. Gang of 8 back at a time when, and I believe that you still are.
Yeah.
But I'm curious now on immigration reform. Do you think that things have gotten harder now to figure out this compromise on immigration? It looks to me that way when you see how polarized the public seems to be on the issue.
Right. Well, let me tell you, 70% of the public believes that the DACA recipients should, it was executive overreach, but 70% of Republicans believe the DACA-eligible recipients should be allowed to stay in the country because they got no place to go. 70% of the country wants better border security. That's a good place to start. The one thing I can say, Chuck, you're smart about this. We were dealt a good hand in the Senate. I think we played it well. The Democrats were dealt a good hand in the House. Looks like they're going to win. The wall for DACA is a good place to start. To think that we can't solve problems with the House and the Senate being divided is a mistake.
Can you talk the president into that deal?
Yeah. I don't know, but I'll tell you this. The president will be on the ballot in 2020. I think he helped us a lot in the Senate, but we have to deliver. Prison reform and sentencing reform, I think we'll get through both bodies. Immigration reform, a down payment on comprehensive reform, DACA and the wall, and an infrastructure bill. I think Democrats in the House would be receptive to that. But it's up to the president and all of us to work together. If they want to impeach him, it's not going to go very far. If they're willing to work with him and he says no, he'll have a problem.
Well, Senator, it's always good to talk to you. We got to jump. But by the way, would you like to be Attorney General? If asked, would you serve?
No. Thank you very much.
We'll leave it there. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina. Thanks for your time, sir. Appreciate it.
Savannah,